Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia major update humanitarian wise for Mariupol. So Mariupol, we have been following this battlefield for some time, and we are very worried about the civilians that are trapped inside because allegedly the Azov battalions or the Ukrainian forces have been shooting or preventing humanitarians aids to either come in or to disallow evacuation to be done. Uh, and latest information, it came out before the actual official information from the defense ministry. I never saw it. I saw it in Russian sources first, and then it finally came out in the official MOD Russia, which is this is the English version of the Ministry of Defense Russia Telegram channel. So let me read the relevant parts regarding Mariupol's situation. So they say Mariupol has been in an extremely difficult situation for a long time. Today, as a result of effective actions, the formation of the Donetsk People's Republic with the support of units of the Russian armed forces have surgically destroyed almost all firing points equipped by neo-Nazis, aka Azov battalion or Ukrainian forces in the suburban areas of Mariupol. Maneuvering actions of special purpose unit, basically the Spetsnaz, eliminated the main forces of the neo-Nazi in positions in residential areas around the perimeter of the city. The successful operation to unblock the city made it possible today from 1500 hours to open humanitarian corridors for civilians to exit and to begin a mass evacuation of the population that has been held hostage by neo-Nazis for a long time. So this part is basically saying that first I have to say I do not know the exact locations. I'm not sure if this is all the entire Mariupol's perimeter or only one side or one part. I have no idea what's the exact location that's being mentioned here, but basically according to the Russian sources, other sources, is that they actually sent in the Spetsnaz, and the Spetsnaz actually took out all the firing points, all the positions that is around the perimeters or the parts where it's near the outside regions of Mariupol, because these are the locations where they can actually fire at any vehicles from long range. So the car convoys with humanitarian cargoes were promptly formed and immediately dispatched. The first convoy has already arrived in Mariupol and delivered 450 tons of medicine, basic necessities, and food, including baby food. So they actually send in cars first because I think they want it to be quick and fast. So I think that's how they kind of do it. Maybe they get the civilians to help, to use their cars and to just to deliver whatever they can first. Basically these are emergency aids like medicines, and because they might be very hungry. So some food as well as baby food for the babies. So in addition, 4 columns of a total of 200 bus has been formed to evacuate the needy and the injured residents of Mariupol, of which 50 have already arrived in Mariupol. The rest are on the move. So 200 buses, this is actually a lot. So all the injured and bleeding residents of Mariupol will be taken to temporary accommodation facilities where all conditions for comfortable living are created for them. Arriving citizens will be provided with everything necessary. Issues of placement of children in preschool institutions, school children, and students in educational institutions will be promptly resolved. Individual work with the participation of medical workers and employees of the psychological service will be carried out with each Mariupol citizen who has experienced the horror and humiliations of the neo-Nazis. Despite the endless streams of lies and misinformation, the Russian Federation continues to fully fulfill its humanitarian obligation. So I think this is actually very impressive, if you ask me, that they already prepared. And this actually I already know for some time that they already prepared places like hospitals and other places where they like some sort of like a dormitory kind of thing for all the evacuees, and they're actually being given food and rest and sleep, bed, and this also looks like they are going to prepare them for some kind of life, um, for at least for the children, for them to be distracted, and then they also have psychologists and therapies, to make sure that they are all right. This one I actually also already knew. I just never talked about it, because I have seen footages of this kind of thing. So which is why actually I'm very convinced that this is not a propaganda thing. I think this is real. Where would they be evacuating from? Or where is it only here, or is it here or here or here or everywhere around? This is unclear. This to me is unclear. I'm not sure where's the exact locations. I'm still digging for this information, but according to the City Council of Berdyansk, this is not verified information. This is actually information from UA Maps, which is actually a Ukraine company. So but they mentioned that 160 cars have left Mariupol. So 100 civilian cars have reportedly left for Berdyansk. They actually left Mariupol for Berdyansk. I think it's this Berdyansk and not this Berdyansk. There's actually two Berdyansk here. So most likely it's this Berdyansk. I cannot verify this information. But I let you know that there's such thing. So those with cars already left first, and then there's 200 buses actually on 4 columns. So it could be also 4 different directions: 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm not sure what is the actual situation. So the buses are there to go and evacuate the civilians away from the war zone. Typically, where they sent previously was they were sent to Taganrog. This is one of the places that they actually sent them to previously. I'm not sure if they will send them to Berdyansk, or is the evacuation route only from one side or this side. All these, the specifics is unclear yet. I'm quite sure that we're going to see some like Sputnik or RT, or maybe the citizen journalist or whoever, some of the wartime reporters maybe following this convoy to, then hopefully they will shoot something, and then we have more information. Tentatively, I have no idea the battle situation here. No one is reporting anything. So we're just gonna stay tight. Stay hope, especially for those of you who are following my channel, because you have friends and families that are being trapped within Mariupol. My heart is with you. I'm really concerned about the situation in Mariupol. Likewise, actually, for Kharkiv and Kiev. But Mariupol one was, is the one that is actually the most concerning, because of the existence of extremist soldiers within the Ukrainian ranks that is having reportedly not allowing the civilians to actually leave Mariupol. So this is actually a fantastic news, if you ask me. And in terms of the war situation, this is also very good news, which means that the Ukrainian forces is now being pushed inwards into the inner parts of the city. So if the civilians are staying in the inner side, and then I think a bit too bad for them. Life is going to continue. The hellish life is going to continue for some time. So we know that the battle was fought in the Azov Kotsol, this and EH ironworks, and then we also know these are all previous battle areas. So we know these areas could be cleared by the Russians. We know that the Russians have fought in Slovakia, We know the Russians have fought here in Moryakov, and there's likely that they actually have already pushed further in because one of the evacuation route previously by the buses is actually through here. There's a drone footage there where the Ukrainians claim that the tanks are encroaching while using the humanitarian corridor. The bus actually traveled through here. So this front line might be further nearer in, and then we also have the main battle in this very build up zone where heavy fighting was reported. Yesterday the heavy fighting was reported near Azovstal Stadium. We also know that they have tried to advance into Azovstal. So this is only the thing that we know, but the good news is that finally large-scale humanitarian evacuation is finally happening in Mariupol. I think that's the most important thing. War is war. People die. Soldiers die. So I don't really care that much about the soldiers dying. I'm more interested in terms of like how to get the civilians, out of this war as soon as they can, and not get trapped and used as human shields as what is alleged by the Russian side. So anyway, this is the quick update on terms of Mariupol. And if there's any other updates, I will actually make the updates. Tentatively, I have nothing else. And I'll see you in the next update. And like the video. And subscribe. Yeah. Yes. I mean it. Thank you very much.